What's going on? Happy 4th of July. Happy birthday, America. It's the 250th anniversary of the United States of America. So happy 4th of July to everybody. I'm happy, to be honest with you. I know there was a call for many people to protest and not celebrate the 4th and blah, 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 right? I think that's the most unpatriotic, idiotic thing a person can do. You know, we live in the greatest country on earth. You know, there hasn't been a country of this wealth and opportunity in the history of mankind. You know, and it's a blessing to have been born here in the United States. You know, it's the land. It's the land of opportunity. You know what I'm saying? We have freedoms that nowhere else on earth many have. You know, even in places in Europe, they're beginning to lose their freedoms. You know, and so I say that we celebrate this country. We celebrate as Americans. You know, and for those out there who are boycotting the 4th of July for whatever reason, you know what I'm saying, because they hate this country. We know in the black community, oh, we were slaves, whatever, man. We are so over that. You know what I'm saying? This is 2026, not 1886, right? And you know what? I want to say this. You know, I bet even the black people that were actual slaves back in the days, I don't even think they played the victim. You know what I'm saying? They were just so glad to be free and have the opportunity to make a life for themselves that they didn't sit around crying and complaining about being slaves, you know. But we got these Negroes out here today who ain't never been enslaved at all, right? Except in their mind. But now, you know, that's all they want to do is cry and be the victims, right? We, as Americans, we are over that. You know what I'm saying? So all you blackies out there who's still crying victim and we were slaves and you boycotting the United States, go cry in a corner somewhere, okay? Don't rain in our parade, right? Pun intended. So anyway, man, happy 4th of July to everybody. Be safe. I'm still a little hung over myself. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, it just started raining here. We had a heat wave come through here, so this is the first day of rain. And yeah, it's kind of putting a damper on things, so hopefully it tapers off here a little bit before the fireworks begin, right? But if not, hey, we still celebrate and do what we do, you know. So, I've been partying a little too hard, I ain't even gonna lie, right? So you know. But yeah, thank you for watching. Be safe. No drinking and driving, right? Don't be smart about your celebration, okay? Wake up to see another day, right? That's what it's all about, you know. And I want to say this, man. I love this country. You know, there was a time where you know I was playing the black victimhood as well, you know. And I'm glad that I matured and I got away from all that ratchetness in the black community. You know, I'm glad I was able to move away from that and broaden my horizons and begin to see things more clearly, right? And so I love this country, you know, and I know it's not perfect. Nothing is in this world. Nothing is perfect in this world, right? But see, this is one thing that I learned about us as Americans and the United States of America versus other countries in the world, you know, that we have mechanisms in place where we can make changes to this country. You feel me? And so a lot of countries don't have that. So we have, you know, the way our government is structured with the Constitution and so on and so forth, that it can change. We can heal. We can grow. We can mature as a country. We can go down one course and see that it's not working, and we have the ability as we the people, right, through voting and so forth, we can make changes to this country and make it be a better place, right? And we see that with the history of slavery and all that, how it changed. You know what I'm saying? And it's still changing for the better. And some say for the worse. But I'm gonna be an optimist when it comes to this country and us as Americans because we want the best, right? For ourselves, for our family, and for our nation, right? Amen to that. And so thank God that we have a government that's structured where we can make positive changes and steer the course of our country for the better, you know. And so and with that, it just really gave me great appreciation for America, and just made me more patriotic as an American. You know what I'm saying? I can't stand people who hate on this country. You know what I'm saying? For no reason. It's just they just crying and whining and complaining about any and everything. When we had the most opportunity in this country than anybody else on the whole planet. By far. By far. I mean, you could work hard, you could actually come from nothing and achieve greatness, right? With hard work and dedication and commitment to your craft, and the sky is the limit here in this country. No place on the planet offers that for its people, you know, and I think that goes greatly overlooked to those who's always whining and crying and complaining about one issue or another instead of counting the blessings. You know what I'm saying? We are a blessed people to be living in this country. Why do you think everybody is always trying to come over here? Right? So I'll leave it there. I'm gonna get out of here. It just started raining. I was gonna do a walking vlog. I got all ready to go. Me and my buddy Samson. And then yeah, it started downpouring, so I just came out here in the back porch. Alright, thank you for watching. I pray you be safe in your celebration. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. Hit a like, leave a comment. I welcome it all. Until next time.